Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of the Instant Trailer Review Show. Today we are reviewing After Earth, directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Here's a quick fun fact about M. Night Shyamalan. I can spell his last name without looking it up.
Really?
Yeah, I can.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do it right here.
I call him what Tarantino calls him. He calls him a M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
I mean,
That's what Tarantino calls
okay.
him.
Well, this movie basically is Pursuit of Happiness in the apocalypse. So I don't know what the twist will be.
Well, it's kind of funny
there will be a
because
twist.
So the twist will be that it's before Earth.
Let's just dive in.
they set up the twist they set up a twist for the trailer, and they're like, and it's Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I just need to say.
Maybe the twist is there is no twist. That would be a twist for Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Here,
It's kind of funny because it's the Planet of the Apes thing of like, hey, we're
Wait.
pretending to be on an alien planet, and it's actually Earth.
quickly, just so we could set up the dynamic of this trailer review at the beginning. Shyamalan. He's been having a rough go of it lately.
Lately, you
I
mean,
like
the
him.
past 10 years.
I like him. I think he's a good filmmaker. He's not always a good writer, but I think he's a good filmmaker.
Sixth
And I
Sense-
think that this shot, really cool. This whole setup, pretty great.
Sixth Sense, Unbreakable Signs, great movies. After that, everything he's touched has been
I was with
utter
him up
crap.
until Lady in the Water. I even
was such
enjoyed
crap.
that one.
I
Once
hate
the
that
happening,
movie.
happened. Whoa. Anyway, so we got Will Smith and Jaden Smith.
What are these
Father and son.
titles?
They're the Oblivion titles.
Interesting.
Okay, things that you'll know, things that you know it'll be if it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie. It'll probably look pretty good.
Dude, Jaden Smith really looks like Will Smith.
He does.
He's really
a lot.
growing into his
Will
father.
Smith is doing a very strange accent in this movie as well. You
That's
kinda
just
don't
that.
even-
I was kind of hoping Will Smith would be like, "Welcome to Earth," in this movie.
Well, that may be the twist. But
Do you think he'll do a twist again?
I think
don't
the
know.
I'm calling right now. I think the twist is that Jaden Smith is a clone of Will Smith, young Will Smith cloned.
that'd be interesting.
That,
I think- I'm
that is
wondering-
correlating
I'm
a bit too
wondering
much
if
with
it's
another
the
movie.
black stuff like in Prometheus.
I'm wondering if it's like if a twist would be too obvious, but maybe we know that and he's pulling a double bluff.
Well, wasn't that
doing
kind of
another
what the
twist.
happening was? Like, the happening was him shedding all of the twist crap away and just trying to tell like a straightforward narrative, and he really failed with that.
Well, I mean, a lot of people get on him for the twist endings because they think he did a bunch in a row.
But when they
Sixth
work,
Sense
they
obviously
work.
was a twist
Yeah.
ending. Unbreakable was a twist ending. I don't think Signs was
Village.
a twist ending.
Twist
Signs
ending.
was a twist ending because it was a
Signs-
great movie until the end.
No, but
Yeah.
Signs
They
was like
twist the
a
story.
series of kind of like revelations in the movie. I wouldn't say that there's
No.
one big
No.
twist at the end.
Village was a twist.
Village
The
was a
Village,
huge
Village had
twist.
two big twists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady
I
in
don't
the
know.
Water. Lady in the Water didn't have any twists.
He kind of defends the twist thing. Like, I don't know why people get on me. It's not like I do it all the He does it all the time.
Does it all the time.
And it's kind of becoming
If you go
obnoxious.
into it expecting
The twist in The Last Airbender was that somebody made that.
yeah.
It does feel a lot like Pandora.
The elevator movie that he made.
Devil.
Oh, did he?
Well, he didn't direct
He
it.
produced
He
it or
produced
wrote
it.
it or something.
wrote it.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I mean, like, it's cool that Jaden Smith and Will Smith are doing another movie together. Pursuit of Happiness is a very enjoyable film.
I actually
I like
really
Pursuit
like
of
Pursuit of Happiness. It
Yeah.
made me cry.
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
I'm proud to admit that.
It's a really good movie. And, I mean, we were talking about this with Tom Cruise yesterday in our Oblivion trailer review.
I mean,
That
Will and Jada.
Will Smith is known, he makes good movies.
He makes
Yeah.
movies.
He hasn't made that, like, I can't think of bad movies made recently.
He
Like an
could
actual
have
bad-
made Django, but he chose not to.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have been a bad movie either, so.
There was probably
Yeah.
not a role for
He usually makes pretty solid
his son
choices,
in that
man.
movie.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to keep it all in the family.
Does Django have a kid with Brumhilda?
So this is
Okay,
kind of
so
rad.
Yeah, so
This
this is the first time we see anything other than them.
that
These
might
two.
be Isabella
Yeah.
Furman from the Orphan and Hunger Games fame. She's the only real other name in this film.
It's interesting because this, all we know, the trailer makes it seem like it's a really quiet film about a kid wandering around the woods until
Yeah.
this moment.
It's like very Hunger Games, the
Meets
first
Pandora.
Hunger Games trailer.
from
it looks
Avatar.
very Hunger Games.
Yeah, until this.
Well, it's in a jungle. It's
alright.
like, yes.
Yeah, so there's actually other people. Now we don't know if this is before or after.
This is a script that M. Night Shyamalan had. nothing
No,
to
yeah,
do
it
with.
was Stephen Graham wrote it, and he's a
That makes me
Louisville
feel-
boy.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he wrote Traffic and Syriana.
And again, there's nothing I have against M. Night Shyamalan's writing because he can write amazing stories. It's just
As of late, it seems like as a writer he became a little. He trusted himself a little too much. sometimes.
Yeah.
But I honestly, even through The Happening, I think that there are always.
Did you pay to see The Happening?
I did.
I'm sorry.
There are always indications of a really great filmmaker in his movies.
Yeah,
Even
but-
The Happening had really good direction in it.
Yeah,
at
but do
times.
you remember when Signs came out? I remember I had a Newsweek magazine that my parents had.
He was the
And
next Spielberg.
It said on it he was in the fields, in the cornfields, and he was like this, and it was like the next Spielberg. It said that.
I was the person, like, when by the time Signs has come out, I wasn't the person. I was one of many that was like, he is
Yeah.
going to be the next
Yeah,
Spielberg.
and then like
And
you can't
he isn't.
like people can defend his movies since Signs,
Oh
and
my
even
God.
his movies since Unbreakable, including Signs. But like the fact is, he in a way that many filmmakers have not done,
Mm-hmm.
just had a colossal fall on his head, like just
Yeah.
like completely.
I'm hoping he
Just-
comes back. I really do think.
I've
I
always-
think that
yeah,
at his top
yeah.
form, he's a really good filmmaker.
Yeah.
So like, and I was totally with him until
Totally.
The Happening.
Yeah.
Like The Happening was for
Unbreakable
me
is one
the
of the
first
best
sign of
films
trouble.
of-
Like people,
yeah.
yeah. Unbreakable
that
was
movie.
amazing,
I
but
love
people
that
hated
movie
Lady
so
in the
much.
Water, and I really like I didn't understand why people hated
I
it
thought
so
that was
much.
incredibly cynical, stupid movie.
Well, you were one of those people.
The whole part where Bob Balaban
Alright,
was
so
like
they
a
they
movie
are-
critic
okay,
who
this
dies
has
a horrible
confirmed
death.
something for me.
Like that's
We don't really know where they are, but
it's Pandora. Look at that. It's Pandora.
those are okapi, which are native to Africa.
Whoa.
Wow, look at this guy.
So also we saw baboons earlier. So
We did.
or actually mandrills.
What are baboons native of, Jimmy?
Africa as well. But I can't tell here if. What's weird is there's not forests like this with these giant trees that I know of in Africa. They look like sequoias almost. So
Have you been to all of Africa?
I have not. I've never been to Africa actually, but I just.
just
I'm just
I mean, Will Smith said everything has been trained to kill humans and evolved. So I wonder if
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
animals that
Yeah.
have evolved.
I kind of dig this idea.
This
but
also looks much
Maybe
more.
it is. Maybe it's
futuristic.
like it is
Looks
like Hunger
much-
Games. They send people to
Yeah.
challenge each other
Yeah.
to do
Yeah.
a walkabout.
if this was anything like Walkabout, I'm
It's
totally
like a
down with that
walkabout,
movie.
but in Earth instead of just an outback.
I mean, I'll
Yeah, Walkabout's good, but
see.
this
things
looks like
that-
a lot more intense than a Walkabout.
Yeah.
I'm really interested. I think
Will
it's
it be as good though?
Probably not.
I think it's
Walkabout's
interesting
amazing.
that even though the public is kind of turned on M. Night Shyamalan, his movies still make money.
Did they say? I missed it. Did they say? And then
No,
Night
they don't
Shyamalan?
say.
Oh wow.
They don't. He's
It's
dropped from
poison
that
now.
film.
Remember
They
when that was
didn't
like
even-
all you need to
Oh
say?
my
It
God.
was
Yeah.
like, yeah. Remember when The Happening? It was just like his
Yeah.
first R-rated film. That was it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll watch this. I've seen all of his movies. You know,
I skipped The Last Airbender,
you
But-
did the right thing.
but
That was
I may
so
watch
bad.
it now. But yeah, I'm not like super excited,
I'm
but
not
I'm,
all
like
excited.
that week I'll be like, okay, cool. I'm gonna see After Earth this weekend.
Yeah.
So on June 7th, I'll be there. Jimmy, will you be there?
I don't think so.
No, I'll call you.
You know, it
That's not
depends
how it
on the
works.
tomato thing, on whether I see it in theaters.
Honestly, yeah, it's really-
if it gets
it-
good buzz.
Here's what
Like,
it is:
I hate
above
to be
70, below 20, I'm totally going. Because a below 20 is worth seeing. Just to be like, what happened?
just to see the train wreck.
Yeah,
So did you see that new?
that's why I'll be seeing Playing for Keeps this
Yeah, I was
weekend.
gonna say yeah.
But yes, we want to know what you think. Please comment below. Give us your thoughts. M. Night Shyamalan, you with him? You against him? What's
Kind of
happening?
lukewarm on this one.
Yeah. But we want to know what you think. Be passionate about it, please. Until next time, I'm Ryan.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Jimmy.
Thank you for watching.